Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 65 in Candy Crush Saga's special event, the Winter Festival. Here we have 24 moves to clear out 61 jelly and collect 4 cake bombs. Here are the cake bombs, and I have the feeling that if we can collect the cake bombs, then we should be able to get rid of most of the jelly, except the residue that's left behind the last cake bomb. I don't have any fish to help me with this. I'm going to have to use this area to make stripes and stripe wrapped combos and color bomb stripe combos, anything that can trigger over here. This isn't going to be helpful, but maybe when this floods in with other ingredients on that last cake bomb I have to remove, we'll be able to see some progress here. So let's work on making probably mostly stripes to get this done. And notice we've got these crystal candies. If I make moves under them, they start to crack and eventually they go away. That's not the best place for my stripe because it's just going to hit over here. And I don't have to take out those, I don't have to actively worry about taking out those licorice because the cake bombs should remove all of those. Oh, that stripe isn't as valuable. I'm going to try to clear a bit of this out. I'm going to move the green down, so now what I can do is this. See how I used that stripe along this way? I could make a wrapped candy, and a wrapped candy is really valuable if I can set it up with another stripe. Now, because the stripe that I would make would be in a bad position again, I think I will go for the wrapped candy and try to set it up with a stripe. There's my stripe. Now I've got way too much blue here, though, to make that work. That doesn't turn out for me. Everything blows up. I could, though, make another stripe this way and bring stripes down here. So that works out okay. And then I could just blow it all up and take out almost all of this. But let's do this first. Let's keep working on things. Okay, so now I've got a pretty good situation. I'm going to do this, which I think is going to set me up with a striped wrapped combo, which is going to take out half of these cake bombs. Plus, I still preserve this, except I'm going to be hitting it, so it's going to work over here, and it's going to break through some of that crystal candy. So what happens when I hit this with something powerful like a striped wrapped or a color bomb is you see each square has 2 segments on it. It will remove 1 segment from each square, so I'll be left with 4 here and 4 here, and then of course we hit those stripes beautifully. Alright, I still need to leave enough turns afterward to take out the residue wherever my last cake bomb is. Setting off that stripe doesn't seem to be helpful, but it also doesn't seem to be a problem. I'm actually going to do this. There we go. I'm going to make this stripe, not setting it off with blue. And then I'm going to make this stripe and leave this here. So there's my first 2 cake bombs. They take out the licorice that's remaining. Now this cake bomb will take out the residue from here. And now I've got another good-ish setup. I've got this stripe just waiting, but it has to get all the way down here. And I've got a lot of purple in the way. So I don't see that working out. I see probably having to construct some more things. Even if I do something like take out all blue, I can't see how that's going to bring this where I need it to be. It's probably going to explode it, but I still will take out all blue because that still concentrates the colors down and gives me a better shot at things, almost enough to bring that through. And then here we go. See this green? It's not positioned well. Now it is. Now I just have to set it off, which isn't always the easy thing. I don't have a lot of green down here, so I have to figure out another way through, like trying to move that stripe along over to the side. Oh, or making a color bomb with the orange. Not in time, because it'll take that turn to get it done. And even if I did clear this out somehow in the very last bit, I would probably still have that residue to deal with unless we had some amazing cascading. But at least this shows that we understand the mechanics of the board. Didn't quite get there, but if we concentrate on making things here that will affect the sides, we will get there. So I'll pause the recording, come back with a new board, and give it another attempt. Okay, so I might be able to get a color bomb with the orange, kind of try to line it up here, make some cascading. Oh, and I got another color bomb, which is nice. Now here's the thing, I would expect that I would be able to get this done relatively quickly. I'm getting close each time, but I haven't been able to get it done. Because there's always something left behind. Let's see, if I take out all purple from the board, will that align these guys? No. It did send that off, which is nice, and it did concentrate the colors. So I should now be able to get another, oh gosh, special to go with this. Really thought the blue was going to be it. That was mean. Let's see. Yeah, see what's happening is I'm becoming super impatient with this level because I really thought I would get it done within 10 tries and I didn't. And because of that, I am having a hard time focusing on individual moves. So what I'm going to do, if I can't beat it this time around, and it doesn't look good at this point, I'm much further away than I normally am, I'm going to do this without sound. Now normally I don't like to waste two stripes together, but these aren't both going horizontally, one's going vertically, so I'm going to pull this downward in order to take that layer out. I think that's a good choice. But I really want to get the base done here. Oh, I've got a color bomb now. Can I put it together with something to save the day? Not likely. I can make a stripe here, but it's not set up together. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I've resigned myself at this point. Sometimes I say, you know, never give up. Sometimes I do kind of give up mentally. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back without the mic, and finish this up. Be right back. Okay, so this is looking fairly decent for me. I took out the bottom like I wanted. Now, realize that when I did that striped wrapped combo, it was with the knowledge that the color bomb was protected somewhat by that crystal. So sometimes we can use those crystal candies to our advantage, even though they are definitely a blocker. So that allowed me to do two moves instead of one. I think I can get this side cleared out here with this move and then over here. So I didn't even have to resort to trying to make things over here, which would take a bit to construct and then a bit to launch in order to get that last part cleared out. All told, that was my 16th playthrough for recording purposes. Most often, I got most, if not all, of those cake bombs removed. So it is possible. And, oh, this is level 65, so let's see what we get as a little bit of a treat. It's a switch hand. All right, so that's it for me. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.